Great stuff, guys. Back to Tech Quarters TV, here again with Glenton. So we're going to talk about actually stories around the globe and why Glenton's here, really, visiting UK partners. So that is my first question, actually.
Sure.
Why the visit, Glenton?
Yeah, so the visit is actually multi-country in terms of my itinerary where I'm going, and the UK is always a first and very important stop for me. Obviously, I enjoy coming to Tech Quarters, right? I enjoy seeing you, and one of the things that I love about coming to Tech Quarters is that Tech Quarters is such a model, right, for when we think about partners and how they're driving business on the ground and working in a really scrappy way to do that, right? Even episodic work like what we're doing now with these interviews, we think is really cool, and so I need to get on planes to see it, right, and to learn from it. But beyond the stuff that I'm doing here, I'll be spending some time in continental Europe with our strategic distribution partners, because we've built some technology, right, as well as some resources that we're really excited about, that we hope will be able to help partners build and better optimize their digital marketing for digital demand gen and lead capture via social selling at scale. So I'm traveling the continent essentially to workshop that, to get feedback on it. We have onboarded hundreds, and by next week thousands of partners into this tool. And so we're doing the roadshow, learning and also talking about best practices and how digital marketing is becoming one of the most important, if not the most important pillars, in business acceleration today.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I think you're talking about Odoo, aren't you?
I am.
Come on, let's hear a little bit more about it. Let's delve into the depths of Odoo and what it's going to deliver for partners.
So Odoo is essentially the manifestation, of a problem statement that Gabriella asked me to solve when she brought me into role a year and a half ago. Which is, how can you accelerate cloud business, cloud consumption? And when I look at that, I look at Azure consumption, obviously, I look at Office 365 net new seat ads, and I look at Office 365 net new customers, How can you do that for us and for our ecosystem, Glenton, at scale, So in 300,000 places at once, Daunting, as one person, but very, very meaty. And so Odoo is a tool, that we term as the next generation of automated content marketing. And what it does for partners, is that it provides highly relevant, highly customizable, highly curated content every single Monday, in an environment that looks a bit like Netflix. We call it Netflix for the channel.
Easy to adopt.
Easy to adopt, there is actually a content strategy, that is programmed into the tool day by day, so that if a partner, decides that, I want to let Odoo, do this digital demand gen work for me, they can choose the auto update button, that feature, never log in again, and actually reap the benefits, of the leads that Odoo is driving through social media, through email, as well as through analog channels.
So that's the question I have there then is, that sounds absolutely fantastic. So as a partner, do I need a marketing person, or can I just be anybody, an administrator, maybe set the thing rolling, but I don't need a background in marketing?
Sure.
Would that be fair? Or?
Yeah, that's absolutely fair, Odoo is designed for partners who may not feel ready for a marketing person, or may not have the time, or may not have the resources, I call that the build part, of Odoo, that you can let this tool essentially be your digital marketer, and let Odoo use its intelligence, in order to give you the first step, into how you engage digital marketing. We're also finding that our partners who do have marketing folks, and do have pre-existing sales and marketing motions are benefiting from the tool, and here's why, because they're optimizing our curation, I call it curating the curation, whereby, they use the stuff that we program into Odoo, to pick and choose, so that they can deliver higher touch, experiences and resources to their customers and prospects at the right time, in the right way, that is well integrated into their pre-existing strategies.
So actually, can you get Odoo to, or would you extract the content, or would you use Odoo and mix it in with things like Marketo or click dimensions?
Yeah, absolutely, both. And so Odoo is great because if you decide that you want to extract the content itself, you can, and then you can thereafter distribute it on your own, import it into your own CRM, If you decide that you want it to integrate into some of your pre-existing systems, Odoo has the capability ability to do that too, right? We connect to social media, we connect to email and CRM through APIs, right? And there are a number of tools there that when you go visit the Odoo site, you can see what technologies integrate into it.
Do I need to be a coder to integrate it, or is it fairly simple to just?
You don't need to be a coder. We purposely kept the coding out of it. Yes, so Odoo was built to be highly intuitive, right? And if there's something that's not intuitive, I want to know about it so I can fix it.
No, fantastic. Yeah. Are we going to hear more about Odoo finally at Inspire this year? Some big demos from you, or?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm not sure yet. I do know what's important to us at Inspire is that we continue to talk about the role that digital marketing plays, right, in partners' digital transformations, right? And digital marketing is not, right, about sending product messages, right, kind of top down into customers and prospects, but really taking a customer-centric view, right, of the business problems customers are solving using technology, right? And so that's probably the most important thing, right? I hope, right, that partners, right, take away now, right, understand at Inspire and incorporate into their daily business is that, right, when reaching out to your customers, right, and asking the questions about the problems they're having, right? The purpose they're trying to drive through their business and how technology can play a supporting role. I think that's where you can get to the really powerful stories that incidentally are the very stories that help you drive digital demand gen, right? And help you capture leads.
Okay, so that's been fantastic. Well, in the next episode, what we're going to talk about are some stories that are hitting around the globe with Microsoft and a little bit about Satya.